baby dolls. Prophecy achieved. You can go and suck it. Everybody else who doubted me, who doubted us, you digged your own grave. You can go lay on it. Guess what? Maybe we'll piss on you if someone tries to light your dead body on fire. The pulse to pHEX ratio has hit my prophecy target. Congratulations to everybody in here. We smashed it. Freaking smashed it. Yes. Suck it. Suck it. Okay. I'm here 18 hours a day, providing a free service for everybody. You're all welcome. Okay, you can't tell me I impact markets at all when you literally have billions of dollars here moving around, and you, the free market, did this, friends. You guys did this. Thank you very much. We went all in. We dumped our eHEX and our pHEX, pretty much most of it here for Pulse and PulseX. PulseChain and PulseX. Cycle 1 coins. Okay, they fudded Pulse and PulseX at the lows. They said PulseX had no use case. I said it was wrong, and I told you it was wrong. I said it has an auto buy and burn. I go, it doesn't need a freaking use case. It has a use case. Okay, it doesn't need staking. They got that part wrong. Okay, they also said PulseChain, well, it's not going to get any adoption here and there. I go, yes, it will, because PulseChain is a better Ethereum, and Richard Hart likes Ethereum over Bitcoin. So PulseChain, I noticed the PulseChain to pHEX ratio was going to mimic ETH BTC. Revelations, no one else told you that. You're very, very welcome, friends. You're very welcome. I could have shut my mouth and just won in silence. Now, the beautiful part is you've actually hit the target. Now, I'm not going to get out, though. Look at how strong this is. You see this, friends? This was a last chance. Your last chance. Richard Hart fudded eHEX. All right? That was the last grasp. That was desperation. That was capitulation. That goes, get rid of your... He didn't say this, but it's like, get rid of your eHEX and come buy pHEX, please. That's the market, how they interpreted it. Get rid of your eHEX now. Go rotate to pHEX. And you guys did. You all emergency end staked, and you all rushed in right here. You rushed into pHEX. See that pHEX strength, that red candle? And guess what? The market dumped all the pHEX on you. Bang, 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 bang. 2.9, 2.8, 2.5 cents. 2 cents. Smack, smack, smack. Guess where yous went? Yous went into PulseChain. Congratulations. PulseChain holding up the value. By the way, yous also went into INC. Go incentive token. We love you. Yes, go green coin. The green logo coin. The other meme coin, all right? So there's plenty of things to celebrate here. Congratulations to everybody, friends. We did a 2.7x gain in Pulse compared to pHEX. So not only did you get it a little bit wrong, friends, you got like absolutely murdered. So I want to show you just how wrecked they are. Look how wrecked you are. Look how wrecked you are. You are down minus 63%. Congratulations. By the way, the PulseX to HEX, so the pHEX to PulseX ratio is the same chart, okay? pHEX topped that up here. Wallet DO1 rotated like 50 billion or 100 billion PulseX. He dumped it at the low, and he bought pHEX up here. Everybody said it was going up. I said, you know what? I don't think that's the right move. I think you're all reading this wrong. Guess what? Guess what, crowd? You're all wrong. It's actually crazy, man. Friends, this is what blew my mind, okay? Just so if you're learning out here, as you're on the sidelines, welcome. Take a seat over there, wearing my Ash Ketchum Pokemon hat. Just to let you know, so what was most fascinating about this trade was I did not know how it was going to play out. Why? Because, even though this ratio was high, at that point in time, total HEX was still 95% down from the all-time high. HEX, pHEX, right? Completely wrecked from the top of the bull market price, down 95%, all right? Now, here's the thing. You see minus 95%, and you think, all right, it's clearly cheap. It should be contrarian to be in there. It should be what the crowd isn't holding. That's what I thought too. But I'm here 18 hours a day working for you. No mastermind, no indicators, nothing to sell you. Nothing, just from the power of friendship. And I noticed, I go, man, this is crazy. pHEX is down 95% still, or total HEX. And you guys, you haven't given up on it yet. There's too many believers. You've actually given up on PulseChain. You just keep... Now, how do they do that? They kept calling pHEX the superior store of value. Let's go lock everything up. Everything's going to be great. And I was making these posts and videos, friends, and I'm like, you guys haven't learned anything, have you? No, you haven't. All right? You say you've learned shit. All right? You got to hear it from me. How are you a store of value bear market hedge when you're down 95%? And Bitcoin's been rallying for 18 months. You're not. Okay, so what that means is the market, you can tell the market you are a store of value. You are a store of value. Doesn't matter what you say, man. It matters what the market chooses. The market, you guys treat HEX like a DeFi altcoin. You put it in the same category as Luna, as Olympus DAO. You put it in the same DeFi category. It's a coin that you earn to earn yield. All right? People bought Bitcoin for store of value. That's what people are doing. Okay, Bitcoin recovered first in the bull market, in the bear market, right? So that's how people treat it. All right? It's the one that recovers first. Also, very, very bad assumption. What people do is they go compare HEX to the early Bitcoin days. Completely wrong. You know, Bitcoin reversed off its lows and 6 months it would break the high. So it would top out, drop for 6 months, next 6 months breaks the high. That's its first cycle. Did HEX do that? No. All right, we're now approaching almost the 3-year mark, and everybody is relying on one guy, Richard Hart, with 170,000 Ethereum of his trading wallet. Okay, his trading wallet, no expectations. Yes, we all get that. Throw that out. Okay, we all know this, friends. Okay, yes. He's long Ethereum for the ETF. He's going to rotate the profits in. That's not the market saying you are a store of value and stuff. That's one guy doing that. Now, it's a very powerful guy, a guy with a lot of money, of course, a billionaire. You do that. That's why you're long. That's why. Do you want to be right? Do you want to make money? Okay? Do you want to be right? Do you want to make money, friends? You're here to make money. Okay, so you stay long. Okay, yes. Is it a store of value? Yes or no? Who cares? Who cares? The people who want to talk about that, move out to the side. By the way, the market already said you're wrong. We're having these debates like a year ago. I was telling everybody they're wrong. So the market's telling you you're wrong, but you can keep telling me that I'm wrong or right about store of value. I don't care. Okay, we're long because we know what's going on here. All right, now it's just wonderful. This prophecy has been achieved, friends. They got absolutely decimated, down 63%. So basically, Wallet DO1, all these other big people, they got crushed. They are down 63% on their pulse here. Good. That they'll have to like buy back and slip. That'd be funny, right? What I'm waiting for, a lot of people have actually asked me, hey, are you going to rotate in now? I go, well, you know what? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to let them bleed out and die, basically, because you know this wick down here? Friends, I know when the market comes for blood, I know it wants blood. By the way, look at this. Huge rejection. This was the inverse. See this, friends? What's this wick? You see that wick? That wick was literally, that is Richard saying, I hate eHEX pretty much in his tweets as the market interprets it. So they rotate eHEX, they sugar rush by pHEX, and guess what? Everybody dump. We don't want you. We reject you. We don't want you at all. We still think 2.5 cents is expensive, which is crazy. You're like, man, you guys think 2.5 cents is expensive, but now I know why. It's expensive compared to where Pulse is. That's why, friends, we look at ratios, relative value. This is how you make it in the game. Are you cheap? Yes or no? Show me a chart that you can use as your base to show me whether you're cheap or not. Is 1 cent cheap? Yes, I don't know. What's the market cap? Okay, I want to see relative value, friends. Are you cheap versus Ethereum? Chart against ETH. Are you cheap against Bitcoin? Chart against Bitcoin. Okay. pHEX, is 2.5 cheap? 2.5 cents. Yeah, it's cheap compared to your like imaginary Moonboy $1 target, which is meant to already be here right now. Yes, okay, hope it happens. But yes, $1 is cheap compared to 2.5 cents. But what does the market say? The market says, based off Pulse's pricing today, 2.5 cents was actually extremely expensive, like really expensive. We had to dump it down immediately and we want nothing to do with it. Okay, you can keep telling us it's a store of value and that, you know, you had to move on or whatever. We don't really care. Now, it's going back to its new clearing price. So it's probably down here, which is where it is now. Everybody's obviously suffering, but good. That's what you get, friends. You reap what you sow, okay? You put bad karma out into the world, it comes back to haunt you. I literally told you a long time ago, friends. A lot of people ask me, how did I know? How did I know? I literally get asked this every day. How the hell did I know, especially at this point? It was because I knew by that point, HEX had an identity crisis. I was just waiting for the perfect time to execute, friends. This is what actually makes you best. Everybody's got an idea, right? Everyone's got an idea, but it depends about the execution. So, example, for Zen. Yeah, I wanted to buy Zen when I saw how strong the community was, but I didn't want to just go buy in with everyone else. I had to wait when the strong people were now exiting and leaving. That's why you want to buy the blood, right? So this is exactly what you wanted to see. This is where we went all in down here, absolutely crushed it and binked it. Okay, now it's beautiful. See, we're completely aware, friends. Left to organic market forces. Market chooses Pulse and PulseX. You guys choose it. That's you. All of you. Everybody chooses it. Okay, I'm not bigger than everything else. In fact, Richard constantly tweeting about pHEX and how great it is and cheaper fees. No one cares. You're here for the yield. You're here for the price go up. You're here for the superiority. You're here for cycle 1 coins. So that's what the market's reading wrong about eHEX. That's why I'm telling the market, hey, you're telling me just because I can't stake a coin for 15 years, it's worth 0, okay? Yes, to the like 10,000 super cult members, all right, because you can't do that, it's worth 0. Let me guess. Let me tell you something. There are 30 million people out here looking at you saying you've lost your mind, All right. Meme coins are going up. Dog with a hat is freaking $2.67. Dog with a hat hit 2.5 billion market cap. All right. How can you tell me that just because your coin can't be staked for 10 to 15 years and it doesn't work anymore, how can you tell me that now you're worth zero? You can't, okay? But you know why. It's because, okay, the founder has tweeted something. I must now go act. It is what it is. But it's beautiful, friends. I thank God every day that people do this. Okay, you don't want to make your own decisions and you want to kind of like follow and do this and you want to buy the tops and sell the bottoms. Good. Keep doing that and going with your emotions. And the real man can come in and stand in here and I can show you the way. Now, here's the thing. You're probably not going to believe me the first few times. Zen's already started to rotate of all coins. It's funny enough. And this thing, friends, is beautiful. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what to do if you're trapped in pHEX because you are trapped, okay? And don't think you're not trapped. You've been trapped for a long time. I don't know what to do at this point. I told you, friends, I made a tweet here now. I literally, when it came here, I made a tweet. You see down here, I even made a video telling you right here on that day. I made a video saying, friends, and a tweet, if you have trapped pHEX, which everyone needs, you are now free to rotate to Pulse. I was basically taking the other side of Richard Hart, by the way, which is like, whoa, how are you taking the other side? It's because, friends, you know what? Relative value. It's you, the market. Yes, he's a big impactor, an enormous impactor, but when he's not impacting, okay, when he puts his steps away, the market reorganizes itself like puzzle pieces. You know, they're just moving around. It's literally what's been happening, okay? So, and this is how the market reorganizes itself. It goes, okay, look, you can clearly see right now, you choose to store 2.7 billion in Pulse and 1.5 billion in pHEX, which is meant to be the best store of value, meant to be better store of value than Bitcoin and all of these, okay? It's not acting like one. That's all. It's acting like a DeFi altcoin. So what I've done now, right now, friends, just pause the video just to show you I've made another update on the Prophecy portfolio sheet. Bang, 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 bang. I've actually got more to add, by the way. I've actually got more. I just can't be bothered doing it. I'll do it at the very, very end. So I actually added all these up when the bull market was done in 2021. As you can see, snap, all of these, beautiful. Now, at the very bottom, I've added now, here we go, PLS, pHEX, down here. Congratulations to everyone doing that. As you can see, friends, so I've done this many, many, many times before. This is like absolutely nothing. One thing I regret though, I didn't count any prophecy that was less than a 4x in the last bull market. I was like, that's embarrassing. I thought it was embarrassing. I wasn't on Twitter. I didn't know what was going on. I go, oh, I should record these just so I check these out. And I was like, wow, total regrets, man. Because there'd be so many things on the sheet. I was like, wow, now 3x, who the hell cares? But that's to show you people just buying absolute dog poop going like 50x. So now you get to see, right, the power of ratios. I can't tell you what basically the equivalent of what I've done. Friends, it's literally like what I've done is, you know the KFC recipe? Okay? You know KFC recipe? I've given you the formula. All right? I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing. I should not be doing what I'm doing. I know there are traders who, friends, I literally get DM'd once a month or something. Someone who used to know me from back in the day, they're like, bro, why are you giving this out for free? You should not be doing that at all. You're stupid. People tell me that. Literally, they say it in a nice way. They don't go, hey, you're dumb. Haven't talked to you in a while. But they go, man, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? I go, you know what? God has gifted me with a Pokemon Ash Ketchum hat. I'm going to send out good stuff into the world. You all donate to my wallet. I love and appreciate you, friend. Your friend Sommi.eth and your friend Sommi.PLS. But you should have seen my face when I opened up the wallet. I was like, what? People found my wallet? Oh my God, it's funny. It's like an advertisement board. It's kind of funny. And by the way, I'm not telling you to send anything, but I do know, I'm not honest. I check what's in that wallet. I go, what do people send me? Oh, a lot of people are in this thing. Like, I remember the other day, I was like, oh, the pizza coin. I remember you guys. And I had a look over there. You guys like a big fat giant spike here in there. Okay, so that's what happens. Basically, this is the game. It's a game of attention. Try to get my attention. It is what it is, okay, friends? I'm not joking. I've had 14 calls from people in the past 2-3 years. Haven't answered any of them. I go, dude, this is way too busy to be answering phone calls because it's the same stuff, okay? It's the same stuff over and over again. 4 hours. What's a PulseChain? How do I bridge? I know, man. It's just, please watch Mr. Crypto Coffee's videos. There's plenty of people in the community and stuff here and there. But hey, you don't want to listen to bear market when I told everyone to get in. Okay, sweet. Now you're coming in because it's a funny thing. No, I'll never tell you how much dollars I make on anything. But I'm not here to brag. But yes, pretty much, friends. You haven't figured it out yet. Oh, golly gee, he gets to sit on a squeaky chair for 18 hours a day. He doesn't need to work. Doesn't actually have a boss. Basically, friends, I am unhorrible. You literally, my resume gone. There is no resume. I've never had a resume for life. It's pretty much over. Just look me up on the internet. It's pretty much game over. Don't need to work. Okay? So that's funny. Making multiples of their salaries, clicking buttons. It's beautiful. So as you can see, the power of ratios. Yeah, because you want to see relative value. For example, you want to buy the cheap house on the street? Yes, you're doing a ratio. Why is it cheap? Oh, this house is 700,000, but the average in the street is 850,000. You're doing a ratio, friends. It's a ratio. Do you understand? You're looking for discounts. Well, I've shown you the power of doing these out here. Another person I love, Coexistence Steven. What I actually love, friends, I watch his channel all the time. Basically, he's like a little protege that's just appeared. He's doing all these ratios. He can basically, like, he's seen the matrix now. He's like, whoa, all these things move up and down. Okay, yes, that's basically what happens. Now, in crypto, actually, a lot of them are random, but you got to see what the mind of the market is and how they move things around the speed. Because you want to know what's cheap and what's expensive. How do you think I find out what's cheap is expensive? Now you see, friends, if you're a maxi, friends, I'll never be a maxi of anything. You can't be, because there is a price too expensive. Do you understand? There is a price too expensive. Doesn't matter how much you love a thing. And sorry to say for the pHEX maxis, I don't care how much you hate eHEX, there is a price too low for eHEX. Yes, you can go cry in your corner and get outperformed by PLS, because, friends, what I love is, not even me, I'm reading all the comments. Everyone's like, you know what, this whole hex kind of debacle thing, I was right about just picking Pulse and PulseX last year. I had a bad feeling about it. Here's the thing, I'm like, whoa, so their emotions reflected in the price chart. You see, I'm reading people, they were just saying, oh, there's just something weird about this other thing. This is just so much simple, okay? Everyone understands Ethereum gas fees are high. Sweet, PulseChain's faster Ethereum. What's Bitcoin? Ask you, what's Bitcoin? Store of value, there's only one. All right, there's only one. You can store other stuff, but there's only one so far that's proved itself. If you want to be a store of value, you have to organically, all right, without Richard Heart intervention, rally in a bear market for all of us and hold value. That's pretty much what you want to do, okay? So the way I see it, I guess, like, you have there's no reason why take that risk in euphoria. Okay, but beautiful parties, you don't need to take risk. You're kidding it. We're crushing it, man. You get to absolutely do well. So congratulations to everybody out there. Now, because I actually have a heart, unlike all the other people wishing, haha, your coin is going down here and there. It's funny. People still think I was long eHEX. Look, I can't spill it out to you anymore. We rotated out at the bottom of this. We are crushing it. So it's oh gosh. Like I said, you reap what you sow. You dug your own grave, and now you started picking children. You said, well, I don't like you, eHEX. Kick you out of the family. All right, sweet. And I said, well, now that you've started this trend and there's 5 of you coins, guess who's next on the picking line? You see the pHEX maxis, they never thought, this is what shocked me, INC is actually preferred over pHEX. Okay, the market's actually choosing it. And by the way, it's not me just saying it. Let's look at the ratio, friends. Because the ratio doesn't lie, does it? Have a look at this. This is incentive token versus HEX. It's up 9.3x. See, what I love is people don't get it still. That's okay. You don't get it. You're the, like, exit liquidity out there. But everyone out here following, I love and appreciate you. Thank you very much. Keep your elbows very, very pointy, please. I still got my fluffy slippers on. Look, when I tell you things, what people say is, I've noticed, I love all your heart. I love everyone, okay? It's okay. We're still friends, all right? You can learn. But what they will say is, always, I love Sommi. I don't agree with this. That's okay. And a few times, they'll refer to the video they're talking about. So I'll be like, I'm going to go watch what they don't agree with. And I'll get to the part, I'm like, oh, they don't know in that when I'm talking fast, because, friends, I'm like a jackhammer, Jack Russell, right? They don't know that when I'm talking and spitting out stuff, I am reciting the ratio charts off my head. You understand? Because I look at these all day. So what I'm saying you, hey, incentive tokens better to hold in this bull market than pHEX. There you go. Way better. How much better? 9 times better. Whoa. Doesn't have the baggage, and it's a smaller market cap, and it's a cycle 1 coin. So if I don't show all this information all the time, I clearly understand. People will say, I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. But I know the chart. I know, oh, in risk off, you sold down. Now in risk on, you go up. But now this is why pHEX maxis have basically checkmated themselves. And it's a derivative from Richard Hart's marketing, because Richard Hart always said, he said this to the whole community, don't worry about your downside volatility, because you're in it to hold for a bull market anyway. So who cares how low it goes? 99%, 90. He basically implied that. Now, that basically means, why was he saying that? He's basically, that's to make you hold through the dips of the last bull market. Don't worry if HEX drops heaps, it's going to go up harder, right? But now here's the problem. HEX is no longer the best performing asset. Got absolutely crushed. SHIB outperformed HEX, friends, a million X. Yes, you could buy SHIB on the open market and make a million X. I've made videos on this. You all know this, okay? So it made 1.8 million X, but if you buy the first amount and put it up like 70%, yeah, you make a million X. That's over 10,000 X. And this is the worst part, I guess, of all. It only dropped like 90% versus ETH or 87% versus ETH from the top, whereas HEX dropped like 97% versus Ethereum. So it went up more and it dropped less, and there's no staking, and it's just a meme coin. That's crazy. All right, so now that you're no longer the best performing price chart, people now choose, oh, wait a minute. Just like how eHEX isn't the best thing or coolest thing to hold, pHEX, you're next in line. That's what the market's doing, friends. That's what I'm telling you. Everyone's putting the gun to pHEX's head. And I think we're going to see more panic and capitulation later. Right now, everyone's still teetering. Everyone's getting the message now. They're like, now outperforming. But I'm showing you, hey, this is what you're all doing on the charts. You guys are all exiting your pHEX because you know. See, I'm just be honest. I'll be gentle about this. Friends, look, from the bottom of my heart, trust me. If it was as simple to make pHEX a cycle 1 coin, if it was as simple as just giving it a new chart and doing a fork, I would be all in. Do you understand? If it was that simple, I promise you, I would be all in. If HEX, all you needed to do was, okay, let's copy paste the coin. Now let's call the original coin. It's not a copy paste. It's a migration, even though we didn't tell everyone it was a migration. You guys chose it, wink, wink. Okay, now I'm going to kill this kid. Now you're this. This pretending into cycle 1 coin. You can pretend all you want, man. Look at the market saying. The price saying, no, you're not. INC is a cycle 1 coin. You are not a cycle 1 coin in pHEX. You're getting absolutely murdered. So why isn't a cycle 1 coin? It's because it's the same people. Duh. Because crypto is not valued off what a T-share is or what this is. It's not valued based off that. It's not valued based off the code. It's valued based off the community. The community is the asset, not the code. So if you have just dragged the community and told them to go worship another piece of code, it's the same value. Which means it's the same memories of 2021. They're all sharks ready to dump pHEX at 10 cents, 20 cents. They remember 25 cents. Everyone knows 25 cents. That's the PulseX sacrifice. Everyone knows those key round numbers. They know what 50 cents means. They're ready. So we hit at 10 cents. So friends, that's baggage. You understand? That's baggage from the past. Guess what doesn't have this baggage though? PulseChain PulseX. And INC, by the way. INC's just got this $100, $80 number. They don't have that baggage. Everyone's like, wow, what the hell this works out? I don't force my will on the market at all. I'm telling you what you guys choose, and I just ride the wave. As your humble peanut brain, don't forget he loves you. Please tell mum and dad you still love them no matter what happens, okay? It's a bull market, friends. Like, subscribe, catch you soon.